Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay XCOM UFO Defense, and when last we left off, we dealt with the terror mission quite capably, losing only one soldier. Unfortunately, there is something even more daunting that we need to take care of, and that is this alien base that an XCOM operative managed to uncover. As long as that base exists on the planet, the aliens will gain a consistent positive to their score because the base has remained, and there will be ships that will fly from where the aliens are launching their attacks to the base. Supply ships, as it were, I believe that's their actual name. And those missions also confer positive points to the aliens. We need to take care of that base sooner rather than later. And we're going to equip Shopkeeper with some armor, because Shopkeeper is the replacement of the soldier that died last mission, Nico. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much ready to take care of this mission. This base is not yet ready, the one in Europe. It still needs 3 days before we can start building the buildings that will be next to it. We're going to, without further ado, send the Sky Ranger over to Alien Base 1 and intercept it, which implies that it will do something to dodge, which it cannot do. It also doesn't have any base defenses, unlike bases that we build which can. That said, just having missiles as a defense is pretty terrible. And just like that, we are there. It doesn't matter if it's night, this is an indoor environment. We will win by destroying the control center, or eliminating all of the aliens. We're going to change a few things up about how we're equipping our soldiers. For starters, anyone that can equip a stun rod is going to equip a stun rod, because the stun rods may be very useful in this mission. We're going to leave you as you are, because, actually we could equip you with that. There we go. We also want you to have these here. The reason why I'm moving these to the shoulders is because it takes less time units to get things from that area. You're not going to be equipped with a grenade of any kind, because you don't have the capacity. Not yet, anyway. We'll also make sure that you have a stun rod. We'll make sure that you have a stun rod. I believe you can carry one. Yes, you can. Only just. You can have a stun rod, most certainly. There we go. I want to have the stun rods because there is an opportunity to capture people here. And some pretty important people, too. Can you use a stun rod? The answer is no. Unless we remove the smoke grenade, which we're going to do. Otherwise, I think we're good to go. Let us get ready. Turn 1. The tank is over here. I say over here because only half of our squad is here. The rest of it is over here. We are separated, but hopefully not for long. Let us move the tank over to do some preliminary scouting. This is a base much like the XCOM bases. There are various facilities here. We're going to move the tank over here, and just look over here because this area is rather dark, and so is over here. We also want to have a quick look over here, and if there's anybody that's going to be able to do anything immediately against an alien, it is Angel. Alright, you can't see anything in that corner. What about... well, that answers the question as to what aliens are here. Typically a base will have one alien type and the respective terror unit of that alien. This is a cyberdisc. It is the terror mission unit for the sectoids, and that is actually quite good, because the sectoids and cyberdiscs are both quite weak to lasers. To be fair, the sectoids are also quite weak to plasma as well. Let's see if we can get a 33% shot. We can, but it didn't destroy the cyberdisc, so we're going to have you move up immediately. We want Sub-Zero to quickly move over here and see if Sub-Zero can take out this cyberdisc. You can see it, so just take a shot. 30%, 3 shots, let's see what you can do. Miss, and oh dear. That is not very good. You could shoot again, but we don't want you to at all. I think it's up to you, Gaston, too. Can you take care of this cyberdisc? We don't want the cyberdisc to shoot us. That is a miss, that is a hit. And it exploded. Something that does happen. Unfortunately, you are now stuck down there. So, crouch. It is pretty much the only chance that you have that you are not going to die. We don't want to block his ascent up, so we're going to move Sadwick over to here, and just be ready for any combat that we encounter. I do not think that was just the only enemy that was in that area. I think there were likely more. We want to be very careful as to staying in this location for long, because the one downside of the sectoids is mind control and psionic powers. They do have them, and when our soldiers are in this upper area, they're quite vulnerable to the psionic powers of the base commander. Let us end the turn and see what happens, though. Nothing so far. Okay, there's one alien taking a shot at the tank. And I doubt that did very much, and that was a very bad miss. Is the tank okay? The tank is absolutely fine. Now you are still safe, which is good. We don't want to have the tank do anything with this alien, however. We want the tank to move over here and start scouting out. Excellent. It's not that far between where this half of the squad is and this half of the squad. Let's actually move the tank up to here, like so. No aliens that I can see over here. I'm not worried about the sectoid, mainly because we have Awesome Possum. And as we know, Awesome Possum is amazing at taking care of sectoids. Okay. I was a little worried that you'd make me look a bit silly there by missing multiple times, but you didn't, which is good. We could have you just move over here. That might actually be a good idea, or have you move over here. For now, I'm going to have you... Do we want anybody out here at all? Not you. If we have anyone out here, it's going to be someone like Barry. We could move you over to here behind the tank. That seems like a good idea. If there are any aliens over here... No, there are not, and we have enough for a snapshot. Time for you to crouch, just to make sure you're that much more likely to survive. We probably want to have somebody in the corner, just in case something terrible happens. Like, for instance, a cyberdisc or a sectoid. We're not going to see anything else apart from cyberdiscs and sectoids. I'm a little worried that you will take a reaction shot, it will go over here and just explode and kill Barry. But if that happens, and there's not really much I can do about it. Let us, let's see, shopkeeper can go over here. Seems like a good idea, and I think otherwise we're just going to wait. Ooh, there was a cyberdisc over there. And there is an attempt at psionics. Awesome Possum is under alien control. That is not good. Awesome Possum no longer appears here. That is because Awesome Possum is now considered an enemy. There are many things that we can do to take care of Awesome Possum. Like, for instance, stunning Awesome Possum. That is a perfectly valid strategy. For now, however, we have the immediate problem of this cyberdisc, and I really want to move you out of the way. Because if we don't move you out of the way, you may die from the resulting tank fire. This could go horribly wrong, but I want a aim shot. This is likely to hit. Excellent. Nobody got killed by that, which is good. We didn't want anybody to get killed by that. We could move you over to here, which gives you an auto shot chance. Why don't we do that? And you did not fire. That's good. Let's see what happens if we fire. Excellent. And nobody died. Did you even get hit? You did not get hit. That is good. What is not good is that right now Awesome Possum is under alien control. We could move over to Awesome Possum and try and stun him. Seems like a good idea. He's not going to do anything. A stun. Didn't do anything. Let us try again. This time with you. It's going to take 17. You could stun once. No. Don't shoot Awesome Possum. Just stun him. There we go. He is now unconscious. The advantage of an unconscious Awesome Possum is that he's not going to try and kill us. At least I hope he's not. He's probably going to be out of action for a little while. Let us, do we actually have enough? We do not have enough to move that back into our backpack. Now, do we have anyone down here? We do not. Do we want to have a look back here? There are no aliens over there, which is good. I think slowly we just want to move the squad together, so let us move you... Actually, let's just keep you there and move you a little bit out of the way, or as much out of the way as we possibly can. Let's move you down to here, and get you ready to take a few shots, just in case something bad happens. I am presuming that something bad is going to happen. You haven't loaded this? You should. There we go. It is now loaded. Stay up there for... Actually, no, do not stay up there for now, because if something bad happens concerning you getting mind-controlled, we do not want... your morale is quite good, and your bravery is also pretty good. That's not so bad. We could move you over to here, and hope there aren't any aliens that take a shot at us. There were not, which is good. We probably want to move the tank a little bit in a while. For now, I think leaving Awesome Possum here is probably a pretty good idea. You can't get over there. You could get over here, though. Getting over there, good plan. Just generally getting out of that area. Hopefully there aren't any aliens over here. There are not any aliens over here. Marvellous. We've got to be very cautious, very careful, and more importantly, we've just got to be very, very careful. I said careful twice because we do have to be very careful. Is there anywhere that you can safely go? I suppose you could safely go over here. This is one blaster bomb away from being a disaster, but hopefully the sectoids will not have a blaster bomb. Let's see what happens. More hidden movement, more doors opening. No mind control attempts. This is good. This is really good, which means that we can safely move Shopkeeper and Dr. Grant out of here. You need your accuracy back, and you already have your accuracy. So we're going to move the squads together to unite them. Let's just very cautiously make sure that you have enough for a snapshot. Just move forward. You do have better visibility. And so far we haven't found any other aliens. I think just having you run as much as you possibly can over to where the safety is a good idea. But we definitely need somebody to cover our advance. Or we could just have you in this corridor for now. Probably a good idea to just have you in the corridor. And wait. We could have you behind the tank? Maybe? I actually think just moving you over here right now is a good plan. I think Awesome Possum will be okay, at least for now. We could take away Awesome Possum's gun. That seems like a plan. You can see here that we'll just have this, and we'll drop this. Therefore, you have nothing that can really harm us anymore. It was worth using all of those time units just to make sure that you're no longer a threat to the group. We don't want you to go around with a laser gun and kill everyone. There we go. We'll have you here. We'll turn you that way, actually, and crouch you. Crouch you as well. Everybody is crouched that can be. And we'll have you in the corner. I'm still concerned that there are going to be some aliens around somewhere. I'm very concerned there's an alien back here. Or over here. There are probably just aliens absolutely everywhere. Also, you probably want to be facing that way, because there won't be any aliens in that corner. That's for sure. End turn. Hidden movement. Uh-oh! There's an alien over there. Deacon has gone berserk. Fortunately, Deacon decided just to shoot the wall, which is good. That's pretty good. But we know there's an alien over here. So let's go and deal with that alien. If we can see that alien, that is. If we move over to here, there's the alien! Can we shoot the alien? 60-odd% accuracy. No line of fire. What if we move over to here? Do we have a line of fire then? I hope we do. We do! Goodbye, alien. Hopefully that was the alien that was trying to mind control Deacon. Deacon lost all of his time units. That's okay, though. We can deal with losing all of our time units. What we want to do is we want to very cautiously explore. Is that cautious exploration enough? I suppose it isn't. We'll move you up here for now, and see what happens. We'll have 23 there if we go here. Nothing there except a very long corridor. Fair enough, we're probably going to have to clear out that area as a matter of urgency. But you are now with the rest of the team. We'll just leave Awesome Possum here and have Dr. Grant catch up slowly but surely. And that is if we move you forward. We can then have the whole team. I think the tank is in the way. The tank is in the way, isn't it? Oh wait, it's not that it's not that the tank's in the way, it's that Deacon just has no movement in general. We'll just move you over to here and save enough for a shot. Just in case any aliens decide to approach. It may happen. It may happen. There we go. We'll just move you over to here. And we will crouch. We want to very cautiously explore. We could look round the corner. Sadwick, look round the corner. No aliens. There's a bit of the map over here, and there's some down here, because you can check where the edges of the map are by just moving around. We're being very cautious, and that is a good thing in itself and a bad thing as well. Hidden movement. More doors opening. No mind control attempts, which is good. That means that we can slowly start exploring as a team. It's important that we explore as a team. The tank still has a fair few rockets left. I think going to leaving this corner right now is probably a good idea. Because it's only one corner, we can make our way back there later. We'll let the tank lead. And see if we can find any threats. Anything? Any cyberdiscs? Anything? No, nothing. There is this area, though. Lots of doors have been opening here. It's probably where all the aliens are. So Deacon now has all of his reactions back. We could move Deacon up very slowly. Very slowly. Can we move over here? No. Let's have Deacon crouch. We want to slowly move our soldiers to explore around here. If there is a cyberdisc over here, boy is this going to be a big mistake. No cyberdisc? No, nothing it would seem. No, nothing at all. Let's have 2 soldiers go forward. Master Chief, you're up as well. And you might as well crouch. Do you have enough for... You have enough for a lot of shots, actually. A lot of shots. We could have somebody go over here. It does seem like a rather important area. Maybe. We could have Barry and Shopkeeper flank around. We could also have Dr. Grant have a look as well, but splitting up the squad is a really poor idea. You don't want to split up the squad if you can avoid it. Splitting up the squad is a fine way for individual aliens to pick off 1 or 2 soldiers, and then you end up with no soldiers. You want to keep everyone united, everyone together. But keeping an eye on here is probably a good idea. It just seems like a very good idea. Is Awesome Possum back up? No, Awesome Possum is still out for the count. No surprise there. Could move you over here. I'm just a bit concerned about this corner, but there doesn't appear to be any threat over there. Shopkeeper, I think you should just follow behind Deacon here. Probably a good idea. And crouch. Everybody needs to crouch. I know you would want to take a shot, but I prefer you to crouch. Still a bit concerned about down there as well. You just keep an eye over there, just in case anything bad happens. More doors. More mind control attempts. And that did not work. But, as we can see, his morale has dropped. Let's see what the tank can uncover, shall we? Any threats? Not that I can see. What about over here? Nothing. There is this area. This area looks rather important. So we'll very slowly have the squad move. It is important to keep your soldiers moving as well. When mind control is involved, it's very important. Because if you don't, it just makes it easier for the alien that is trying to mind control to mind control. Anything over here? Not that we can see so far. But so far is a very cautious word. Oh, there's a... Okay! There's an alien over there. We could take a shot. We could take 3 shots. Go for it. Marvellous. Nice shot, Master Chief. Crouch, just in case there's more of them. There are likely going to be more of them. I want, let's see. I want you to go over here. Can't go over there. Could go to this corner. Is it a smart idea? We're going to do it anyway because we need some visibility. Time to crouch. And time for you to make your way over here. Nobody gets left behind like Gaston. Indeed. You are still keeping an eye over there, but I think now it's roughly time for you to head this way. Go over here, Sub-Zero. See if you can see any aliens in this area. The answer is no. You could move over to here and try and take some cover. Actually, a good plan. We don't want anybody to take any opportunistic shots this way. Then again, this weird plant thing's in the way, so I don't think that would happen. I think everybody is relatively safe. I say relatively safe. It's actually quite likely that none of them are very safe and that we're all going to die. But we may not die. Let's actually have you follow here, like that. We want you to not be in a highly enclosed environment. We definitely don't want you to have any things left if you get mind-controlled. We probably want you to catch up at some point. Maybe just go over here for now. I'll leave that corner for later. And when we come back, folks, the beginnings of an alien base mission. Will things go well? Will we clear out this base of all the sectoids and the cyberdiscs? Or will everyone die horribly? And will Awesome Possum ever wake up? The answer is no. I think Awesome Possum is going to be unconscious for the whole mission. It's handy, I suppose, because that means he won't kill anyone. We'll just let the aliens do all the killing instead. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.